Live again with you. Maybe you've listened to these videos that I've made, the teachings of my life, many times, and shared with you many things about the cosmos, about a crisis coming in Christianity, about a discovery of a new within, a power that is not fleeting. It's not dependent upon your emotions and whether you've had a good day. I suggest to you that you are a creator and you have the power to create within you a new you. Because your consciousness is all things complete, not, but a sentence fragment, not, but a fragment of imagination or a fragment of a whole? Or are you conditioned to be something so dependent upon other people and other things? Are you fragile? Are you insistent upon having your way? Are you adamant about being right in all things, in all the things that you think about the cosmos, about existence, about your mind, about your capacity, your ability to create? The message of Jesus, or was it something entirely different than is taught by Christianity? Was the message of love implicit not, but explicitly shown? Are you transforming from within you rather than constantly, continuously seeking information outside of you to know the answer, to have the power to cultivate the influence? We're so conditioned to look outside of us, to look to someone else for the answer, to look to a Bible, a religion, a guru, an authority. But I say to you this day, my friend, the most powerful person in your world is you. And when you come to see it, if you come to see it like I do, like I'm talking about, with the love of one that includes you for you, where you no longer disparage you and corrupt your capacity or deplete it. You see, it sounds really odd, but if you're willing to come humbly before you and be still, be quiet. If you come as a little child at times, where you're not just trying to seek more information, you're not just trying to please someone else, you're not just trying to assuage your anxiety, but you just come, maybe, and say whatever you say, but one of the phrases I often think of is, here I am. I love you. I love me. I forgive me. I forgive you. And in a simplicity that defies logic a lot of times, I discover meaning that comes to me in words like this that I begin to form, that come through my lips, that I begin to listen to as I speak, that I did not originate with my cognitive power of wanting to gather information, no answers. Just give me the facts. I was that way a long time. Used to have a sign on my desk, just the facts. But now I am an old man. And I wear a red hat not, but I tell you, I think about it sometimes. The color purple or whatever. The most powerful person in your world is you. And you control a lot of things, more than you imagine. And you are connected to more than you think you are. Because the consciousness defies explanation not. There are many people, hundreds, thousands, even of YouTube videos describing consciousness in a quantum world, no longer limited to a classical physics world. But there's more to the story. And I desire to encourage you this day to increasingly see you as a creator. And to see you as the creator of you. Not taking away anything from God if you think God created you or another higher power, superpower created you. Not trying to disparage that or even sever that. But see, the connections are different than what we have thought. And the way that we connect is not by assumption or desire or demand. The way we connect with the power of light, love, joy, peace, miracles, is through the power of the simplicity of a child, where you come humbly before you, where you study, where you listen, where you light become, where you become light, where you become not something you're trying to remember the rules of, or obey the commandments of, or assuage the fears that you may have. But it's where you willing are to become transformed from within, because you are the transformer. You are the power of you. And you have the capacity to create. And you can create a new you. You can create a new you that loves everyone on earth equally, because you see that underneath the very life force of them you're connected to. You see, we've seen ourselves so separate. We've seen ourselves as isolationists, but we're connected. And the light of love knows the light of love, and the light of love calls to the light of love, and begins increasingly to differentiate the nuances between what we have called love and what love calls love. Unconditional love. And I'm speaking of unconditional love. The kind of love that is not demanding, that doesn't give a list of rules. I'm talking about the kind of love that supersedes all religion, supersedes, transcends every book. I'm talking about the kind of love that sees through others' eyes, that understands there's more to the story. And we're not so quick to judge, condemn. You see, I do not condemn you, regardless of what you think, feel, or believe, because you are the most powerful person in your universe, your world, the world of your consciousness. And you are ultimately the judge of you. Judge, a renderer of a decision of who you are, and what you create. And this is the Creator's course. I have made teachings like this for years. And I learned this way. I learned through teaching me because I teach surrenderedly. I didn't put a title on this today. So the title of this video, at least as I became live on YouTube, is just The Conscious Creator's Course is Live. And that's actually how I made most of the 2,000 videos that I have online. I would press the record button, and a lot of times, most of the time, not have a clue as to what would be the first sentence out of my mouth. So I began to almost always say the name, my name, and often the date. And I would have what to say next. You see, when you're ready for more than information, when you're ready to know that the truth is no longer something outside of you, when you're willing to expand your consciousness, your vision, your hearing, when you're willing to learn, when you're willing to learn from you, when you're willing to learn through you, you begin to experience. You begin over a period of time, it may take months, as I began to open up to me, to God, to Christ, to Source, the universe, no matter what you call higher power, the cosmos, no matter what you want to ascribe its power or call its name of. I began to be compelled to pick up my pen. So these days now, as an old man, I'm appreciative. I make use of YouTube and even come to you live like this from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Whereas for years, I wrote on yellow tablet. And then I would type them up and share them with a mailing list. And as I would write, I wrote surrenderedly. Just as I sit here right now, I don't know what subjects may be next because I'm not subject to the learning system of line by line, precept by precept. I'm no longer linear. And you're not either, really. And how you learn what you learn to experience is up to you. And I suggest you are the creator of you. And I go now. Fault? I find no fault in him. I find no fault in you. But existent on the earth is a lot of ignorance about who we are. And as we come into the power of grace, the power of unconditional love, the power of knowing who we really are, the power of love does not condemn. The power of love does not isolate. The power of unconditional love does not restrict. The power of unconditional love creates freedom. Freedom to love. Freedom to create. Not destroy other people. Not draw lines in the sand all the time. Not being exclusive. Unconditional love sees our connection and our ability to create. And all things will change on the earth now, or will many things change at your hand or within your mind, within your consciousness, creating the conscious creator, becoming it, learning that you have the power. But so often, humanity doesn't want just power. It wants to control the power. It doesn't want the knowledge of the power. So often people want to control what they want to control. Instead of knowing you, where to find the answers, how to surrender and channel the real you, light, from light world, from molecularless land, from the infinite unlimited that you are in fact connected to right now. If you don't destroy your own connection, even though it's been dormant, even though it's been lifeless, even though religious people tell you it's not about you, it's about God, and all sorts of stories and philosophies. The most important one in your universe is you. Don't destroy you this day by disparaging you, feeling like you're a failure, feeling like no one cares or gives a damn about whether you live or die. Because I care. And who am I? I'm just an old guy in Eureka Springs, not claiming any special power. But I've met love. I've met a love of the unconditional genre, the unconditional seed of unconditional love that creates a consciousness by the presence of touch, of word, of consciousness, where consciousness imparts consciousness, where the consciousness of the dormant becomes ignited by life. There is a life force that heals, and we heal it. If it's healed in you, you heal it. You, laying in that hospital bed, no matter where you are, no matter what level your anxiety is, no matter what medicine you're on, no matter what God you ascribe to, no matter what you've done in your life. Unconditional love says, I am you. Because when we really understand unconditional love flows through every life force of love that lets it. Let, you see, is a big word. Let there be light, let, allow, yield, willingness as a little child to learn from within you. That the consciousness of you, your consciousness that you hold this day, even as you watch this, as you hear these words, you are unlimited. And the most important person in your world, the most valuable person, the most valuable source of information you can access this day is within you. It's not outside of you. It's not something you learned from somebody else. It's the still, quiet voice. It's the still, quiet consciousness. Dormant, maybe, but not dead. And no matter what you've done to you or other people, let not the acts of unkindness destroy your kindness to you now, this day. Please. I'm asking you to change, to consider changing, to consider how you look at you and how you feel about you. Yes, you in your mirror. When you brush your teeth, comb your hair, or whatever. When you reflect upon you. The inner voice, friend, the inner voice will destroy you if you let it. Because the inner voice is programmed by DNA, experience, emotions, soulish nature, media, television, movies, religion. The inner voice, the voice always within you that wants to disparage you, limit you, tell you you're not worthy, tell you you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, you're that. You don't measure up, you're not worthy. My friend, that is not the truth, and that is not the voice of truth. But you can see, feel, hear, know, commune with the voice. See, the voice, that's not the right word. It's communing with a consciousness that can transcend that inner voice, the chatterbox, that's always trying to diminish, disparage, defeat. You're the creator of you. Create you anew this day. Create a new openness to learn this way. Ask. Be willing to be open to a new idea. Open your heart, the heart of your mind, the mind of your consciousness, the mind of light. A mind, yes, that you have, not dependent upon the chatterbox monkey mind. Let love flow this day to you. From me to you. I give you my love willingly. If not, I give my love to whosoever will. Whosoever what? Whosoever will what? Whosoever will receive it. Will you receive it? Will you receive my love? Are you willing to be loved by an old man in Eureka Springs? I love you, and my love goes everywhere because I am not limited to the consciousness of you. I am not limited to your consciousness. I am unlimiting my consciousness now to be the infinite me, who operates like a little child sometimes, plays and laughs, goofs off. Ascribing to no rules. Not demanding, but knowing my values. Knowing my value, I value love. And I describe it. I don't confine it. I unlimit it. My love goes everywhere. Because I can. I know the consciousness of power. No, my friend, I know the power of a consciousness not confused anymore about the creatorship of the Creator and who creation is and who created who. And I love you in your creation, not I love you in the power of love. Unconditional love that makes a choice to love each other unconditionally and no longer letting the rules, religions, and the lines of demarcation separate us. Thinking we have it right or they have it wrong or whatever you want to define. Out of your life or into your life. The conscious creator is not limited to this cosmos. The conscious creator is not limited to just one cosmos. The conscious creator creates the creator that creates all creation over again. And I have described much in these 28 minutes. And I hope you understand. I hope you can enjoy, benefit. I hope you can change the axis of your life so you're no longer looking for good or evil. You're no longer looking to measure up in someone else's eyes, but you begin to see the power of you in through the lens of the power of love, of unconditional love, where you, my friend, begin to love love and express love. Out loud in words. So many times when I leave a person's home or I leave the coffee shop, leave a restaurant, I turn around and speak to the whole group on the trolley. Tell everybody, hey, thanks for coming to Eureka. I love you. And I mean it. Because I know underneath that flesh and underneath the turmoil of the chatterbox monkey mind that everybody deals with, it's no longer powerful enough to try to suppress it in all the ways that we've been taught to. But there's a way to give birth to love of the unconditional nature, the genre of kings. Kings of the cosmos, creator, light people. For a light race comes forth now. Light, my burden is light, not heavy. My burden is light, faster than light. There's the unlimited infinite that is coming about, and it's not controllable by other people. And it is what you will serve, not. It's about what you are willing to create. And I ask you to be the conscious creator this day. My name is Theodore Cottingham, responsible for these words. I am in love with you. I am in love with all of you. For your love to be made manifest, for your love to open up a kingdom, for your love to open up a stream of education within you. That's the operation of the new covenant. The covenant that I will teach you all things from within, and you will have no need of any man, woman, or other power or source to teach you, because you will know true power, true love. The power of the Creator creates and comes forth from within. For as the times in these moments that you come as a little child and listen, learn to glean, learn to take notes, learn to care about these words, that you are no longer dissecting, but allowing these words to ignite something in you of your own imagination, your own power, not lacking in skill, never short of tact, but not trying to be the tactical, strategic, or are you changing? Taking the limits off of you this day. I imagine you're God, not. I know you don't need one. And when you become willing to know the truth, it will not set you free. The truth will not set you free, my friend. But the truth, the way truth sets you free, is only if you grow it. And you grow it by the nurture, by the willingness to cultivate the garden of truth within your consciousness of unconditional love. And this is how you begin to walk in the miracles of loving every person equally, with joy and peace, no longer limited to your soulless nature or chatterbox of your mind. My love is infinite, and so are you, if you will be one too. Be the light lovers this day and create a new love, no matter where you are, no matter how many people you love, no matter what you've done. Forgive you, forgive them, and let us go forward in truth. Truth seeker, God seeker not, but a love lover. TheodoreCottingham.com. I'm on YouTube. Not every day, but almost. I have lots of videos, and I invite you. Enjoy you this day. I think you're pretty cool. See you, friend. I love you. Share these words. Subscribe. You can write me at Box 34 in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Tell others about me. Take notes. Let this inspire, ignite. Most of all, let love come forth in you. You're great. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart, my consciousness with you this day. Create a new you and live love, no longer seeking another.